legal way first before I implemented any street justice. That said, I'm really getting tired of some of these men making concession for messing with younger women. Even if this young girl is built like a 25-year-old, mentally, her mind, even at 16 and 17, is not that of a grown woman. Why do you think that they made the age 16? But yet,
no, she brings up a good point. I mean, who decided? Who the hell voted and said 16 is the age of consent for sex?
You know they used to get married
they changed
much
the
younger.
age because
They
from
did?
what I was
Yes.
told, from what I was told,
All right.
from what I was told, the age used to be 17. They dropped it.
Wow.
I'm not sure when. I'm still trying to research that for my own benefit, but I was told they lowered it. That wasn't by design. That was on purpose. But you can be 16 and consent to sex, but at 16 you can't get an apartment, you can't establish credit, you can't vote, you can't buy liquor, you can't do any of those things to implement what an adult is supposed to do to take care of themselves, but you can consent to have sex with somebody. That's screwed to me. And it gives this culture of pedophilia a chance at our children. And it's not just the girls. The boys are being victimized as well. Every day I'm looking at another
When I was
teacher.
like 18, and I went out with a woman, she was like 34 years old. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I'm looking at teachers all the time getting in trouble for messing with boys and all that. But it's looked at differently because the boys look at it like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
I have so many of my male friends tell me, I lost my virginity at 12. It was a girl down the street named Keisha. She was 24. She used to babysit me. I was 12. And she did this to me. She made me do that to her. Sweetheart, you were molested. Period. And it wasn't nothing cute about that. It's nothing funny about an older woman taking advantage of a younger man. Period. Across the board, you still a pedophile. If you're a 25-year-old woman and you mess with a 12-year-old boy, sweetheart, you're a pedophile, period. Across the board. I don't care how you look at it. And some of the brothers, I'd be proud of my son if he's 16 and knocked off a 30-year-old. No, sweetheart, no. Your son is being molested and you're allowing it. So you can't look at these parents. And these parents that I saw on TV, oh, my God. I was so infuriated when that woman went to that hotel and they told her, you can't see your daughter. You want it back?
You like me.
There would have been a whole bunch of loud stuff going on up in there.
So that's where I am. I'm like, there's no way in hell. Me as a father,
No.
I'm going to have a damn.
No, sir. And I'm really being polite with my language because I'm on your show. But, baby, let me tell you, it would have been a whole bunch of loud stuff popping off in there. And Mr. R. Kelly would have been really flying if he'd have had mine.
I believe. Yes, you are. Now you are.
Absolutely.
Hey, thank you so much for the call.
Trust me, the ground will shake under your feet. I had one come to my house after my daughter. He pulled up in front of my house with his aunt.
What is aunt?
They had my daughter. They had my daughter at their house for two days. I couldn't find my daughter. And she pulls up with these people. And this Negro got out of the car and basically told me he was taking my daughter back to his house. She was just coming to get some clothes. I told her, you go in the house. And I told him and his aunt, I will flip that car over with y'all in it. And the ground will shake under your feet if you don't pull off in the next 5 seconds. I guarantee you this is the nearest to a death experience that you will get. If you ever come near my child again, I guarantee you they'll be frying fish for 2 weeks to bury you.
All right. Thanks for that call. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. Some of the comments you got over there, Kenya.
Now, Pamela McPherson, she brought up an interesting point. She said that back in the day, people were getting married earlier
Yes,
than
they
16, and they really were. She said her mom married her husband at 15, and he was 18.
Yeah.
But a lot of these ages go back way further than when we were around because they used to get married that young because the life expectancy wasn't as long. So as soon as they were able to get pregnant, they were getting married.
Yeah, they were marrying folks off.
Yeah.
Man, there's so much I want to hit on here. And then, I got to bring up Dame Dash. Did you see Dame Dash interview?
What he said.
So, again, while people are pointing and throwing the finger, remember I said a lot of stuff been going on forever. So Dame, in an interview this weekend, said that he did not, when it came to Jay-Z, no, Jay-Z hasn't said anything about this. He said Jay-Z, his boy, his business partner, he said, why are you doing a album and a tour with Jay-Z, with R. Kelly, after Aaliyah, your girl, told you what he did? This is Dame Dash talking, which Dame Dash used to date Aaliyah.
Right. Timberland also admitted
that he was in love with Aaliyah.
That he was in love. He said he married his wife, his current wife, because she looked like her.
Man, that's crazy.
There are so many layers and layers and layers to this.
Yeah. Comments what you guys got. And feel free to call 888-409-0931 in 2 minutes. I got to jump on and solicit.
Yeah. Bobby said Elvis Presley started dating Priscilla when she was 13.
Yeah, and married her at 16.
Brenda said Robert Kelly is wrong. I guess she's saying put him in jail.
So right now, what are we putting him in jail over? Because if the age of consent is what it is, and he's not messing with underage girls, what are we putting him in jail for? If he was acquitted of what he back in, was it 01 or whatever it was, to wherever it was when this stuff hit out. What are we putting him in jail for?
Right, when the parents are saying there was no crime. Or the people that are still there, they're old enough to be there, according to the law.
What about the woman who was married in an abusive relationship with her husband, got a divorce, and then she met R. Kelly and saw all the women in the house? She decided to stay. Did y'all see that? Am I the only one who saw that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of mess.
Am I the only one?
Honey said the money has run out. The girls are old enough to make their own decisions, so they're telling any and everything to try to get some more money. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I wasn't there, and I haven't seen any tapes like nobody else has. Why isn't anybody going after the parents that allowed, encouraged, and benefited from it?
And I guess that's where R. Kelly camp is going at here as I get ready to do this quick break. Let me cut this out right quick. And again, guys, welcome. I appreciate you guys listening and watching every day. Share the video with your friends. I just deleted R. Kelly's song here. I'm not going to play it. It came up on my show. I'm not going to play it. Some people might be mad about that. Hold on. All right, today's karaoke song on ZAK is In Vogue, Hold On. In Vogue, Hold On. I got B2K Millennium Reunion tickets. Google Hold On by In Vogue and call me in 10 minutes on ZAK. All right, so they say R. Kelly didn't watch Surviving R. Kelly doc series. Plans to sue everybody. R. Kelly says he didn't watch any of Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly, but he's said to be furious. Via TMZ, sources in day-to-day contact with R. Kelly tell TMZ the singer is disgusted by the series, which makes shocking allegations against him, including sex with various underage girls, physical abuse, and mind control. People interviewed say he's running a sex cult. The sources say R. Kelly views the series as a vendetta against him by producers and others who have hated him throughout his professional career. We're told R. Kelly's team downloaded him on various people who appeared on the show, and he claims he doesn't even know half of them. Mm-hmm. He claims the other half hate him for various personal and professional reasons. R. Kelly also claims there were various people who wanted to go on camera and defend him, but the producers shut him down. I don't believe that. Because they had to contact him. Well, obviously they had to ask him, do you want to be on here?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I hear he's supposed to be making a website, and there's supposed to be a website going up, and he's going to show proof to the vendetta to the people who wanted money. You know, we'll see if that happens.
He needs to be quiet. I was really shocked to see that they released anything that he had to say, because just shut up. Mm-hmm. What do you think you're going to gain from this?
All right, let's get those comments before we go.
Diane said he watched it. That's why why he's commenting. Honest, it's kind of too late to send him to jail. When the people had the chance, they didn't, and this is the new out.
Yeah. What do you got to say about it, fam?
They put Bill Cosby in jail.
They sure did. They put Bill Cosby is in jail with no DNA. It was just a video deposition that was not supposed to. It was supposed to have been sealed and never opened again.
Right. Kitty said, yeah, watched it all. It brought back a lot of memories of all his Cleveland concerts and his security bringing me behind the red ropes. This happened many times. Still got the get you, and it's known through the industry. Listen closely, young girls will do what they want to do. Parents can't stop it because you are going to be with a star. Everyone is lying. Sparkle knew, and all the parents that never said anything was getting paid very well and allowed their girls to go with him. This has been going on for years, not only with him, but with many in the entertainment industry.
And that's where I want to go before we close. People, I am not taking up. I'm just being real. Mm-hmm. They play off of us.
Yep.
So you want us to not play the music. Okay, fine. You don't play the music. But then you playing hip-hop music. I might get in trouble for this. Lyrics. There used to be responsibility at Radiohead that we didn't play certain songs with certain lyrics.
Right.
And there was a certain time of day we didn't play them. But you are playing music this is across the country.
Yeah.
To kids that promote selling drugs. I'm a murderer. Girl, I'm going to put my thing in your face. Papa Molly, I'm going to hit it. Mm-hmm. Parents drop their kids off at these concerts or go to the concerts with them. There's a sense of responsibility for everybody here. And the young lady who you read that, she kept it 100. Man, in the industry, it's been going down.
For many, many, many years.
Tom Joyner said this morning that Marvin Gaye, this is before my time, Marvin Gaye was dating underage girls back then, and we still play Marvin Gaye music. Now he's considered a legend.
Just because there was a documentary put out here from R. Kelly, let me tell you, if they put out stories of every entertainer, what's the guy, Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman, who married his granddaughter or something?
Yeah, he had a relationship with his that he raised.
Sick.
You wouldn't have any music. You would have a lot of entertainment. And we edify that. Hugh Hefner, his last wife before he died was like 19. Mm-hmm. And that's the age that she got to. But all the young girls that poured into the Playboy Mansion, we supported that. Hugh Hefner was still regarded as this great figure in our culture.
Yes, he was.
And they weren't the same thing as R. Kelly. They weren't allowed to have other male friends.
Wow.
They had to be in the house by a certain time. All of those things.
You can't do what they do. Let me just keep it 100. You cannot do what they do. I know we say, but they did. You're not them. Industry people made money off of him. Companies made money off of him. They knew what was going on a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But they kept on, let's get that money, let's get that check. You the one, let's get the money, let's get that check. You the one, let's get the money, let's get that check.